Hello, my name is Don Green. I'm Executive Director of the Napoleon Hill Foundation. I have a new book, Everything I Know About Success I Learned from Napoleon Hill. And one of the chapters in the book is a book on thinking. And the reason thinking is important is we have to use our thought process. That's where everything begins. It begins in our thought process. And some stories that I've heard and I've related to, one of them I remember in particular was, we did a book, 3 Feet from Gold, and I was speaking to a large audience, about close to 1,000 people in Anaheim, California a few years ago. And on the platform speaking with me, on the same platform, was a guy by the name of Frank McGuire. And if you don't know him, he headed up ABC News at a young age, and he went to work for Colonel in Marketing, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And they sold out to John Brown, ex-governor of Kentucky. And he was approached by a guy by the name of Fred Smith. And Fred asked him to come to Memphis, Tennessee, and he had this idea. And they having lunch at a Holiday Inn, and Fred Smith takes a little napkin off the table, and he draws a little wheel. And he says, now my idea is to pick up packages all over the United States, bring them from Memphis, and deliver them within 24 hours from the time they was picked up. And Frank told him, he said, wow, Fred, that's the craziest idea anybody's ever thought of. And he said, it's no crazier, and you guys have been selling chicken out of a cardboard box. And so that simple thing of him thinking, and as a matter of fact, that story, the origination of FedEx, he thought the thing up when he was going to college on a paper, and he got a C on it, and with the remarks from a professor that it was good writing, but he could only give him a C because it wasn't a good idea. So we have to use our mind to think of things that we can originate, and we have to think of things that will move us ahead. For example, like risk-taking. If we don't think of things that we would like to do that would improve ourselves, is that we don't take a risk. But I can tell you, taking no risk is the biggest risk of all, because you risk failure if you're not willing to get out of your comfort level and think of something different than what you've been doing if you want to move ahead in life.